And the idea of mentorship is something that I was speaking with the director of the Iowa College Aid Commission.
Sure.
Just the other day, and she was able to identify a very similar thing in that through mentorship, it's building a relationship,
sure.
Getting to know this kid for who they are, getting to know them and understand them, not judging them or making them, feel like it's a waste of your time, or it's a struggle to take the time to show them how to do something.
Mm-hmm.
But really knowing who they are personally, and I think that can only be done through direct relationships.
Sure.
So there has to be a way to provide that, and provide it in a consistent manner. Mm-hmm. I think that we've touched on a lot of the significant points relative to the barriers to foster youth mm-hmm. going to college, the barriers that they face once they've gotten money thrown at them, mm-hmm. The idea that once they are ready and they are looking for a way to go, there's plenty of ways to do it, mm-hmm. and we need to increase the awareness of that. But then once they're there, we also need to have something in place that provides them continued mentorship. Absolutely. And the idea of turning them into mentors as well to sure. provide that empowerment, and all of that process, I think, is proven not only in your story,
right,
but in my story.
Yes.
I went through the same situation, foster care, group homes, having been institutionalized, mm-hmm. being told that I was nothing, being told that I wasn't going to succeed. When I graduated with a rope around my neck from high school, everyone laughed at me and said, "Who'd you steal that rope from?"
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because there was a stigmatization, and everyone was just saying, "You can't do this. I can't believe you're going to do this." And I had to find it in myself to find the strength to succeed, and I did that because I had one person who took an interest in me. It's proof. You're proof, I'm proof. And now I've gotten to the point where I did finish my bachelor's degree and have established a great career, not only in advocating and speaking sure. around the nation, but in healthcare and understanding emotional trauma, crisis right. intervention, ER work, and having been broken another barrier in that less than 1% of foster youth in the nation have ever gotten into a doctorate program.
Wow.
And I've been accepted into a doctorate program.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah. And so I want us to use our stories and understand that the resiliency that we can demonstrate is not a one-of-a-kind thing.
Right.
This can be done through any foster youth who's provided the right resources.
Yeah, and speaking on that, not to cut you off,
sure.
I think that another thing is very important, and I think this is a program that I would love to champion along with your support, is putting together a program that trains foster parents on the importance of college. Because a lot of times, and it's no fault of the states or anything like that, we're not passing blame, but sometimes you have foster parents who may be a little bit older, who may have not went to college, or if they did go to college, maybe it was, maybe in the 60s or 50s or something like that, and they're not made aware of the new laws and the new regulations, and they're not even thinking about college. So I think that a class should be put in place that teaches foster parents the one-on-one basics of getting your foster kid ready for college, from the emotional level all the way up to the FAFSA level. Teaching them how to fill out the forms, understanding ETV, understanding what are the qualifications for ETV. Once you get into college, how do you keep your money coming? How do you stay successful? And I think if foster parents were taught that as well, then they could better help mentor their foster kids through that process.
Yep. And that goes along with the idea that I believe in.
Sure.
Wraparound services.
Yes.
Wraparound care. Keep everyone involved. If you are working with the youth, you had better be working with the people who are the support people in their lives.
Sure.
And like you said, it all goes back to awareness. We have to spread this message. We have to make people aware that it's possible. The services are out there, but we need to develop new services that are going to help this be more successful. Mark?
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing this message with me.
Anytime.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.